I give up on going anyway. Alex gonna listen over here. And Alex is like pretending to swerve and crash into me. And the battery's dying, seriously. Yeah, I'm just giving up on going anywhere today because obviously it's not gonna work. Okay. The heck?
Much safer version of a motorcycle.
The only trouble you would have is if it's raining.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
this case, I'm sure you could get a ride.
Yeah. So.
I still biked in the rain once.
Yeah, but that's definitely
And walked in the rain once.
personal choice.
Do you remember how long Star Avenue was in Panama City? That road between 231 and...
Are you talking to her or me?
I've never. Yeah.
I have no idea what Star Avenue even is.
Highway 22. If you were going from Highway 231 into Callaway...
I have no idea what any of these roads mean.
Too young.
Yeah. What
do these roads even mean?
It's probably 10 or more miles.
I can't even like remember more than 2 highways here. The only ones I remember which one is like 200 is the one that we take to go up to Cumming, and then 92 is the one that turns into Main Street in Woodstock.
Wow.
That's all I know.
Okay, we really need to get you out and around. I'll start taking you places if you want. Sheesh. Yeah, those are the only highways that you know of, and those aren't even really proper highways.
Well, those are the only ones that I know, like, I can match their name and where they are.
Okay.
Like, I'm familiar with hearing 75 all the time, but I have no idea where it is.
Oh boy.
I can't remember which one.
Oh,
Well, 75 is really close to where we live. So, if you...
Is that like the...
If you head up... If you leave our place and head up Delk Road, like, you know where the Cracker Barrel is on Delk?
I think so.
Okay.
Enough to be vaguely familiar, but can't remember
so
quite.
the turn to get on to 75 is before then. There's like a bridge that you cross on Delk. You leave Delk, there's like all these
Is that the
gas
one?
stations and hotels and things like that. There's a turn to get on to 75. Like,
Is that
there.
like the one that goes past like Powers Ferry or whatever? And like
sort of. Every day when I go to work, I take 75. I kind of have to since, you know, I'm downtown. But you know, awesome. I still think it's awesome that just that Roswell Road will go like from Dunwoody all the way down to downtown. I didn't say that, by the way.
what?
Exactly.
I totally zoned out, so I didn't even hear it, really.
That's fine.
After that, they may change out the doctor, because I know Matt Smith is there until 2013, at least.
Yeah.
He needs to stick around longer.
He's good.
I wonder if that's more of like a minimum contract thing, and then they kind of
from what I
assess
understand,
things.
I don't think so, because Christopher Eccleston was only there for one series, but I mean...
Yeah, well, yeah.
But then again, it was at the beginning, so...
Exactly. So that's kind of why I wonder if that's sort of a minimum contract, and then they get together and reassess, you know, kind of as a group. Do you still want to stay on? You know, what kind of stories can we possibly pursue? Yada, 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 yada. And then I guess they make decisions kind of based off of that. Or, you know, who knows? Maybe they already have it all mapped out ahead of time. And I don't know, but I don't get the sense that if they did, that they've really told Matt Smith.
well, this is Moffat. Of course he has it planned out ahead of time.
Yeah. It's just a matter of who has
He
he
just uses the
included.
intervening time to dream up new ways to screw with his fans.
Oh my god, yes.
What I got confused about is, like, the whole of Series 6. They start in the beginning, and they're living in that house. And then at the end of the series, he drops them off there for the first time. How does that work?
I don't
Doctor
know.
Who? It's timey-wimey.
Yeah, it's true.
But the thing is,
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
they haven't done any of the stuff in Series 6 when they're there, and then they go to do it, and then at the end he drops them off at the house and they've never been there before? How does that work? And then the whole thing where they go to see the Flesh and he's talking about they've been there before. So it's like, I don't know.
I have to go back and...
I rewatched the whole series to try and figure it out. I was like, now that I've seen the whole thing, I can look for it, like look at it more and try and see where it all fits together. It's even more confused.
There is that. There is...
So I'm completely lost.
Yeah.
So today was interesting day. I mean, there was general conference when I first, almost as soon as I got up. So I watched that for a couple hours, and I actually had lunch with my parents for once, because we had pizza, and my mom made Hawaiian, and it was the best. And then, let's see, after that my parents had to go run some errands, and I spent some time trying to figure out what I was actually going to do with my day off, because I was supposed to be off yesterday and the day before and today, but I got called in the last 2 days, so I didn't get to actually have the day off. And then I got a text from one of the managers today, but like I never heard anything else, and even after I called them back, so I don't know what happened there. I just hope it wasn't that they really needed me. Because, anyway, by the time I actually figured out what I was going to do, I went over to visit Beth to see if she wanted to hang out at around 6. And of course she was busy watching a show, and she realized in the middle of it that she had homework. And then I was like, oh, I'll just bike out to like the gas station and something, find something to eat, blah blah blah. And on my way out there, of course, my brother and his wife are driving over here because they have to return my sister's car. So that happened, and then I came back and I was like, I give up, because I'd been trying to leave the house like 4 different times, because the first time I forgot my headphones, and then I forgot a jacket, and then I was like, I don't even want the jacket anyway, because I'm going to be all sweaty and everything from biking out there at the end, and all of that. And then I finally went out there, and then my brother was there and everything, so then we were talking with them for a while, and they were like, why don't you just come over to our place for a while and chill out and watch Doctor Who, because I still hadn't seen beyond the 2nd episode for this season, so I had 3 episodes to catch up on. So I went ahead with them, and we stopped by Walgreens on the way there, and I got some vitamin water and Twizzlers, which I ate about almost half of, and 2 things of circus peanuts, and I ate the first one. I finished off the first one, and I'm like halfway through the second one now. And I finished off the water. It's like crazy. But I did finish the last 3 episodes, so now I'm all caught up until the Christmas special. That's the next one that's gonna come out. And just Muffet. Why? I mean, the pawns left, and just, oh no, I won't say anything in case like something happens and someone for somehow watches this that doesn't know what happened, but like, it was the worst, but also the best, but still the worst. I was sitting there, I was like, this is like as bad as Rose, man. I don't know, but I mean, at least I know that I already like the new companion that's gonna be there starting at Christmas, since she was in the first episode. But still, just And then after we finished the episodes, my brother started watching Dune for a while, and they were talking about that and everything. And then he started watching the first Deathly Hallows, and we got as far as like when Harry like tries to leave, just after they get him to the burrow after leaving his Privet Drive. And then my sister-in-law Alyssa drove me back here in the truck, and then now I'm just gonna, I don't know really, probably just watch stuff. I should edit, but I'm just not in the mood. I don't wanna. Tomorrow though. Because I've been editing just about every day, so today has been my day off from working and from editing. Yay! But I still have a lot of vlogs to catch up on, which is why I can't take more than one day off, and who knows, maybe I'll end up doing some editing later tonight after all. We'll see. Depends on how my internet goes. Maybe if like my internet fails or something, I'll edit it or something. I don't know. But yeah, basically gonna be it. Sounds good. So, what? I just remembered that because it's general conference, we're not actually going to be going to church, so I don't have to do nursery tomorrow. That's the best. I'm officially, I mean, church is good. I'm not saying that I'm like, you know, but just the fact that I don't have to work till late,
And I don't have to do nursery. That's just the best right now. I just had to put that out there. Oh, for real.